The shortest war in history lasted less than an hour, so let me count it down for you. 5. 5 big pieces you need to know. First, the place. Zanzibar, an island off East Africa, 1896. A wealthy sultanate, cloves, ivory, a palace dripping with gold. Second, the players. Britain, the empire with gunboats in the harbor, and a new sultan, Khalid bin Bargash, who took the throne without British approval. Third, the trigger. Britain had a treaty that said a new ruler needed their okay. Khalid said, "No thanks," and barricaded himself in the palace with a few thousand loyalists. Fourth, the demand, an ultimatum from the British, stepped down by 9 a.m., August 27th. Fifth, the clock, naval guns already aimed at the palace. 4. 4 warnings. Diplomats hustled messages overnight, signals flashed from ship to shore, drums beat in the streets as civilians fled, and still, no surrender. 3 minutes past the deadline. At 9:02 a.m., the first shell leaves a British cruiser. It slams into the palace. The roof catches. Smoke pours out. Two fronts. From the sea, 5 ships pound the waterfront. HMS St. George, Philomel, Raccoon, Thrush, and Sparrow. On land, a tiny British-led contingent moves to secure the customs house and telegraph. Zanzibari return fire with outdated cannons and a yacht named HHS Glasgow, which is quickly sunk at anchor. One outcome that was never really in doubt. By 9:40 a.m., 38 minutes after the first shot, the palace is shattered, its artillery silent, and the white flag goes up. Khalid flees to the German consulate. Britain installs a more compliant sultan the same day. Let's zoom out. Why so fast? Technology and leverage. Industrial-era naval guns versus coral stone walls and old artillery. Diplomacy backed by warships parked a few hundred meters from the target. And a treaty that let an empire dictate succession to a sovereign throne. Casualty numbers. Hundreds on the Zanzibari side, mostly palace guards and civilians caught in the crossfire. British losses, a handful of wounded. War on paper but asymmetry in practice, and then it was over, faster than your commute. But the aftershocks lasted, tighter British control, a sobering lesson in imperial power, and a date that still reads like a typo in history books. So, next time someone says wars drag on, remember the one that didn't. A countdown to 38 minutes that reshaped a kingdom. Because sometimes history doesn't linger. It hits, decides, and leaves you staring at the smoke. If you want more Chris stories like this, I've got a list and a clock. Which one should I count down next?